Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as I finish this link on my phone to Game 2 of the Best of 3, and oh my god, it's a Christmas miracle. I thought Christmas had already come and gone. But Jeff just got Protoss. There we go. I have successfully put the link in. One of the worst things in the world when you're putting a link in on the phone is when you're like waiting for that point where the phone auto-corrects a word in the middle of the link. Like, and with ours, with Lifesaglitchtv, there's a, you know, the phone is like, are you sure you don't want an apostrophe? Are you absolutely certain you don't want an apostrophe in that Lifes? And I'm sitting here going, yes phone, I'm about 99.9%. Well, there's still that 0.01%, because I'm just gonna put it here in case. Here we go. Small map this time, Mr. Black. And Protoss. What will the opponent be? What does Dynamite have at his disposal? Terran! Oh, Jeff has just won the fucking lottery. Well, PBT is your highest win rate regardless of map.
Yeah, but it's because of Oracle. I can't rush Oracle.
That's true. That's true. I still hashtag believe, though. After that last game, my believing level has gone down ever so slightly, but I still hashtag believe. It's a small map. That's gonna make things very interesting here. For you, specifically. Much more micro-intensive. Why not? Nexus first. You've got some time.
Make sure he's not any fool, because I don't see anything here.
Oh boy. We are just catching up to the point on the live stream here for those of you watching on YouTube, where the stream has caught up to the end of the last game, and now everybody is reaming Jeff for his amazing Terran play. His Twitch chat being Twitch chat. Hashtag blame Adam has become a thing. I'm the new Obama.
Oh! I thought I put down my Nexus.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
That's not good.
That's not good. That's actually terrible for you. That's one of the worst things that could have possibly happened, actually. Well, I think you just lost maybe like 45 seconds of mining time on that. Not the end of the world, but also not particularly amazing, given the circumstances. Oh, you managed to chase him off there. That might save you just enough time for that to make somewhat sense. That's definitely not helping you at all. Right now, DynamitHarry, the god of the tournament, has just completed his second base at his natural. Jeff is a solid minute and a half of completion time on that Nexus away. Yeah, that's gonna be a little rough to come back from. Gonna grab that Twilight Council right out of the gate. Going for those Blink Stalkers, I'm gonna take a wild guess. Not a lot of maneuverability for the Blink on this map, no. Tight map in general. Just a very narrow map, not a lot of maneuverability available. Really not a lot of, even in small skirmishes, to just blink backwards is not going to be particularly effective in places in this map, so... It will be tough! But I think there's still hope. We've yet to see what exactly it is that Dynamite is putting together. We just know that he's on 2 base right now. In the tournament, he was a bit hit or miss on what he did with Terran. Sometimes he's quite aggressive, sometimes he was indecisive with what he was building. I'm going to guess that we're going to see Hellions, because he's built Hellions, I'm pretty sure, every single time. That SCV is going to actually get that piece of information that the second is down, and he's going to see how late it was, too. Judging by how many probes were on that left corner of the patch he would have spotted. Mr. Black is going to finally be able to throw down some gates and prepare himself. There is 3 minutes exactly before all hell breaks loose. And we go once more under the breach. Oh, he's getting aggro with it. So it's very likely 2-base, pretty heavy Marine Marauder medevac combo. Yep. Yep. Well, in a 10-minute PvT, Blink is probably your best option, even if the person knows that it's coming. It's probably your safest option. Especially given the circumstances. There's the wall up. There's the third. Hasn't moved it out yet. Rojet put down a pylon. That's highly unfortunate timing. The DTs. Oh no, that was like a 1/10 of a second too late on the cancel. I think he probably still would have saw it anyway, to be honest. It would have been awfully close. The scan time was incredibly tight. First forward pylon of the day for Mr. Black goes down. Second is now all but saturated. Robo on its way. So am I to assume you're no longer going to be producing much out of that Dark Shrine, or are you going to now that you've committed? No? Warping in a few stalkers behind the fiery gates of hell. One more warp gate on the way. Mothership Core meeting the rest of his army. Still hard to say, but I'm going to side with Marine Marauder medevac on a 2-base scenario like this, with the third being so late.
Fuck, man. Really screwed me.
We are one with the shadows.
Well, we have just crossed the 10-minute mark, ladies and gentlemen. Let the Thunderdome be filled with the blood of stalkers and Marines! And tanks! That is a place you don't want to be. He's got a turret as well. Prepared for the blink up. Storm immediately put down for Mr. Black. Very defensive positioning by Dynamite here, which has not been his style for the whole tournament, really. Very rarely has he taken up such a defensive position, and has almost always moved out by this point. I'm debating whether or not we're about to see drops that could have been happening. There's a lot of units there, but we only really saw some tanks and a couple of Marines, so it's possible that a drop is incoming. Where, I wouldn't know. You might try and see if there's a third going down. Stalker bravely going into the unknown. Nope, not a single drop coming. That was all of it forever. If there's a drop, it can't be very substantial. And with that brave Stalker's life, we now know that there's a little bit of safety to be had for Mr. MaximusBlack. These scans are on point. Like, these scans are on point. He's debating. That's a second scan. He's thinking real hard about that move. He's giving you a... Yeah, and he's giving you a lot of time to build up Templar as well. He just needs to move out in general, but the third has been sitting there waiting to be used for some time now. He's been probably just overmining with his mules. Observer's now going to come out to give Black a monochrome of extra vision as his forward pylon is destroyed. He's scanning. He's thinking about it. He's thinking awfully hard about it. Are there HTs in that main ball that you have? Yeah, there's a few. the one vision tower being occupied by Mr. Black.
We shall. My charge.
If he's here, he's on the left side of the map somewhere, backing up. He's probably sitting at a third somewhere, trying to solidify himself. No golds. Again, uncharacteristic of Dynamite. Oh god. There are several tanks there. He has, in fact, set up shop as expected at his third.
We are focused.
He's quite comfortable just macroing and defending himself right now.
The light of the power. My charge.
Couple of high temps in the waiting. The possibility of a storm to weaken some passers-by. Unless, of course, they get completely tower fucked. Well, I got one storm. That was actually, that could have... There's the scouting barracks. Moving up the right side.
This guy is everywhere.
Well, he is everywhere. It's not a particularly huge map. It's not hard to be everywhere at once on this map. That's like 4 pixels across. But he is definitely being very calculated with where he's placing everything at the moment. That third was hard earned. Took a long time for him to get there. Oh, he knows you're sitting around and waiting. He's seen your army several times now.
The scans are perfect.
He knows that he doesn't have. He probably knows that you're controlling the vision tower. More gates now coming down as the third has produced more than enough for it. We're getting close to max time. The gold base. Mr. Black will be the first one to take.
This guy has scanned every position.
We. My charge.
Oh, he's now got his sensors up.
Is complete. We shall stand against
The death ball is ever increasing. Terran now knows exactly what he's up against. To be fair, both gentlemen have a pretty good idea at this point. He's now entrenched himself with 2 sensor towers. Jeff's not going to be able to go much further than the gold patch before being spotted for movement.
We are focused.
Oh lordy, here it is. That is a lot of tank. Storms everywhere. Firing down the blink forward into the tanks. The storms were huge. The blink was even bigger. There's still work to be done. Thor's in the back. Lots of blink stock is remaining. Archon still putting in the work, absorbing a lot of that tank fire. And that was a basically even trade thanks to the storms. That was a huge engagement there. And with Colossi now, and with the amount of high temps, there's a good chance now for Mr. Black to put in a little bit of work around the map. That was a big engagement. And a successful one, all in all. All didn't quite get the zealots in. Oh, there's a storm to hurt the economy. 2 for the road. And now the transition into Colossi, the giraffes of the plains of StarCraft, will be coming into play.
Research complete.
The gold will now be saturated with probes and cannons. Storm's definitely the MVP of that battle. And the blink forward certainly helped as well to get absorb less of that tank fire. More Archons now coming. This re-up by Mr. Black could actually be pretty deadly. Hard to say just how fast the Terran is going to be able to also repopulate. We haven't really seen his production too much this whole game. tension is real. You can cut that shit with a knife. Chop it up and serve it for dinner.
I am the voice of the...
Which would be nice, because I'm actually hungry right now. Serve me a big plate of tension.
My life will fucking scan right here or something.
Very wise. Very well. I serve.
Oh boy.
For now.
Oh boy. The race is happening, ladies. Jeff is starting a land war in Asia. Will it pay off? It's a lot of Colossus. The planetary fortress is down. 2 Archons getting up in the faces there, going to be able to take out those tanks. There are speed bots absolutely friggin' everywhere. 4 Colossi gracefully prancing across the plains while creating mass destruction everywhere in their wake. Cannons being placed everywhere as well. Here come the Vikings to ruin the day of the giraffes, the natural predator. There's still a lot of tech to be- oh my god. Holy shit. There is some mech in them there hills. Gonna have to back up. There's way too many tanks to contest that.
It shall be as you say.
These units are gonna be dead one way or another, so try and get some use out of it. Here's a couple of free tanks. Move further in, try and do some damage to the production. Yeah, we'll get some more. Now going to work on the SCVs, almost said SUV because that's where my head's at right now. More high temps, more zealots, more colossi. It's round 3! As they kind of go blow for blow yet again.
This guy's scouting was on point though, man. It made this game hard.
It was some pretty dope scouting, I'm not gonna lie. Pretty sick game sense.
Mineral field depleted. Our minds are wood
More Archons, more giraffes, mothership core. A couple of lone stalkers, now the composition of Mr. Black.
guys are exhausted. Mineral field.
He's having his base.
I mean, it would be strange for him not to have more than just 3 base at this point.
I mean, I've been all over the place.
You have to imagine at this point he would have mined out. Oh, Mr. MaximusBlack is incredibly confident right now. He does have a hell of a death ball.
Guys are exhausted.
The units are coming up. This is round 3. If Jeff can catch before he sieges, it could be a huge victory. There's a bunch of Hellbats. The siege goes down, but there's so many Archons. The storms as well. There's not much that can be done. No, that's it. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. GG. Game 2 is locked up by Mr. MaximusBlack.
Solid macro game.
Solid macro game in general. Very solid game period by both gentlemen. Very exciting. Tension filled. The scans were real.
Man,
So real.
that guy's scouting was on fucking point. Like every time I was trying to go in, he scanned, and then he also had the vision towers or the vision sensors, and I couldn't do shit. So it was well played by him. He made it pretty tough, and I screwed up that natural at the start.
Yeah, that didn't help anything. That was like all the way bad.
All right.
All the way bad.
Once again, guys, go check out our sponsors underneath.
Yes, you still have the ability to sign up with that Yord Wood Watch link for the free watch coming up at the end of this game.
Yep.
We're going to be talking to our rep there. We'll be picking the winner. So you still have some time to get in for a chance of that that sweet Wood Watch swag as well. Check out that G2A link, and if you put exclamation point giveaway, it will bring up a link for you for G2A to go and have the ability to sign up for a possible G2A gift card to come your way. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can go to the links below. I don't know if by these videos we're still doing the Yord ones.
Just go check them out.
Check them out anyway, because it may or may not be still running. And if it is, then you have a chance to win some stuff. We'll see you guys very soon.